Shalom, brothers and sisters. Grace, mercy, and peace be unto you from Yahuwah, our Father, and Yahusha. He is the Messiah, the one that carries the burden of Yah, his voice, our high priest, soon coming King. Hear, O Yeshua, Yahuwah, who is our mighty one. He is one. There is no other mighty one in existence than Yahuwah, and Yahusha is his voice. This is Brother Dawood coming to you again to bring you 6 days shall work be done. This is part 2. Here's a question for you. Are you still under papal rule? The answer is yes. All of our time today is calculated through the Gregorian calendar, a pagan calendar. If your Shabbat, Saturday, or Sunday is on this calendar, then the Pope is your high priest. And Jesus Christ is your mighty one. Why are our people still on this calendar when we are in the time of great revelation? Everything that was hidden is being revealed, and there's nothing in this book about a solar calendar that cycles from month to month, week to week, and year to year without a restart. This is the calendar of your captivity, and you are still a willing captive if you are on this calendar. Let's begin. Britannica, 10 days that vanished. In its session of 1562 to 63, the Council of Trent passed a decree calling for the Pope to fix the problem. What problem is that? He needed to reform the Julian calendar, in which Julius Caesar in 45 BC made a solar calendar and said that the first day of the solar year will be in April 1st. By implementing a reformed calendar, but it took another 2 decades to find a suitable fix and put it into place. After years of consultation and research, Pope Gregory XVIII signed a papal bull. A papal bull is a mark of his authority. Let me ask you a question. Who gave the Pope the authority to change time? In February 1582, promulgating the reformed calendar that came to be known as the Gregorian calendar. The reforms were based on the suggestions of the Italian scientist Luigi Lilio, with some modifications by the Jesuit mathematician and astronomer Christopher Clavius. Is that how you find Yah's Shabbat? Hmm. Let me ask you a few questions. I want you to answer them for yourself. Did the Most High ordain this calendar? Next, does this calendar go back to creation? Next, is it rooted in time? Hmm. When you answer those three questions, it'll be the only thing that can convince you of whether you're in a strong delusion believing lies or whether you got it right. If you answer no to any of those three questions, you cannot follow that calendar. Now, let me see if I can bring you back into reality because everyone loves Pope Gregory and JC, you know, the Christ. Let's see what Yah has to say. Yah Hezekiah, chapter 46, verse 1. Anytime you want to find out how Yah wants you to count his days, all you have to do is go to Scripture. Why hasn't most people done that? Even, indeed, for surety, educated people, college degrees, PhDs. Yet, none of them have come to the knowledge of the truth. They continue to regurgitate lies. Let's see what His Majesty has to say. 1. Thus saith Adanya, Yahuwah. Adanya means the owner. When your instructions come from him, you can't go wrong. If your instructions come from Pope Gregory, Lake of Fire has an appointment for you. The gate of the inner court that looks towards the east, he's speaking of the temple, the place where he put his name, shall be shut the 6 working days. Look, he always starts with the 6 working days. Where does the 6 working days lead you to? But on the Sabbath it shall be open. Oh, the 6 working days goes directly to the Shabbat. And look what comes next. And in the day of the new moon it shall be open. So how are they counting their months? They start from the new moon. The gates of the temple are open. Sacrifices are made. Then in the evening comes the 6 working days. Then the 7th day is the Shabbat. The gates of the temple are open again. He's giving you the count and how to find his days. Does Pope Gregory's calendar have a new moon or a starting point? It does not. It cycles from month to month, week to week, year to year, without a restart, which means it is not Yah's way. Shalom.